we've been working hard to be ready for our first human, and obviously we want to be extremely careful and certain that it will work well before putting a device in a human. But we've submitted, I think, most of our paperwork to the FDA, and we think probably in about 6 months we should be able to have our first Neuralink in a human. So for the first two applications we're going to aim for in humans are restoring vision, and I think this is like notable in that even if someone has never had vision ever, like they were born blind, we believe we can still restore vision. Because the visual part of the visual part of the cortex is still there. Yeah, even if they've never seen before, we're confident that they could see. And then the other application being in the motor cortex, where we would initially enable someone who has no ability, almost no ability to operate their muscles, sort of like a sort of Stephen Hawking type situation, and enable them to operate their phone faster than someone who has working hands. I mean, as miraculous as it may sound, we're confident that it is possible to restore full body functionality to someone who has a severed spinal cord. So, yeah.
All right, shalom to the elect. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Racha Kwadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, beginning with the 144,000. I'm the brother Yawanathan, back with another quick lesson. Lord willing, is edifying. And today's date is January 2nd, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, which was coined by Elder Apostle Tahar through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. And getting into the lesson, you have a corn star who has volunteered herself to be the first human lab rat for Elon Musk's Neuralink chip implant. All right, the brain implant. A corn star. Yeah, I can't even say it because of a YouTube community. I already got 2 strikes trying to be as careful as I can through the spirit. But you should understand what I mean. Basically a Playboy model, a corn star, a dumb blonde whore. She's going to be the first one that leads a charge for you people to set the example of getting brain implants. All right, brain chip implants. And we've been telling you through the spirit, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down, that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip implant. And whether they put it in your brain or like people right now in Sweden that got in their hand, doesn't really matter, the shape of the chip or, how it's encapsulated or any of that. The word mark in the Greek, when you read Revelation 13, 16 through 18, which is the prophecy, the vision that the Apostle John received of people getting these chips in the future, in the time we in now. All right, the word mark is charagma in the Greek, which just means imprinted or incision mark. All right, something cut into. So as long as they're cutting your head open, your hand open, the back of your neck, wherever they want to put this thing at, or I guess wherever the people, whoever the person is that's volunteering to get this thing, wherever they want to get it, is still the mark of the beast, but especially much more in the head. All right, you got to be real stupid to let these people cut your head open and put this thing inside your brain. All right, you got to be real dumb, and that's why I'm doing this lesson as an example, because, yeah, a corn star, I mean, how much more dumber can you get? A blonde, a dumb blonde is the first one that's volunteering herself to get this thing implanted in her brain. All right, mind and body. I'm reading the article. It says, I want to be the first person with Elon Musk's Neuralink chip implanted in my brain. I will be world's only hybrid human. which there's no such thing as that. You know, when you take this technology, you're not upgrading nothing. You're not becoming hybrid nothing. There's no such thing as hybrid. The scripture tell you that all flesh, let me get it. I wasn't even really thinking about that, but it's a spirit. 1 Corinthians, I think it's 15. Let me see. Somewhere around here. Yeah, verse 39. Which I could actually start at 38. 1 Corinthians 15 and 38. But the Most High giveth it a body as it hath pleased him, and to every seed his own body. So, you know, we're what you would call man, you know, they say human, but there's a definition to the word human. It's actually a compound word, which means man of color, because hue means color and man. But let's just, you know, for layman's term, let's say we're just mankind or humankind or whatever. That's one seed. Humankind you can't become a half dog, half human. All right, because every seed has its own body. You can't have a half apple, half orange. Now, Esau does splice, and, you know, he got left-handed knowledge of wickedness to, you know, through his technology to do certain things. But at the end of the day, you're still just going to be a man or a woman. You know, you're not hybrid. You're not a bio, you know, you're not an advanced species. No, you're just a human. You're just a dumb human that took the mark of the beast. That's all you are. Don't look at it like you some upgraded superhuman hybrid. No, man. There's no such thing as no hybrid anything. All right, you can't really have hybrid. You can't mix things. And even if you can, according to the law, you're not supposed to. But technically, hybrid is supposed to mean like mixed. But all they doing is mixing technology with the flesh. You know, what do they call it again? Biometrics or biohacking. You know, you got people they call themselves biohackers, where they transhumanism, where they're looking at it as if they're upgrading, quote unquote, upgrading their bodies above, you know, the natural flesh by putting technology in it. But you're not upgrading, you're actually downgrading. All right. That when you do these things, you're not getting any smarter, you're not getting any better. Your body is now relying on the technology to do these things for you. So your body itself is actually weakening. That you can't get a good idea out of this, man. Like, if anybody is you know, like the people that was clapping in the clip, these people have to be morons, man. There's no way that you could actually believe in the ideology of transhumanism. All right. The false ideology, should I say, of transhumanism. There's no way that you could see that as a good idea and an improvement. It doesn't make sense. All right. So this is really the point 39. All flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. So birds and fishes can't make hybrid birdfish babies. You know, I just wanted to bring that out real quick because that term is going to get thrown around very loosely and very trendy, like, you know, hybrid human. You're not a hybrid human. You a Edomite, and you going into slavery. You're going to be destroyed first, and then you're going into slavery. All right, you people have lost your mind, trying to microchip everybody, man. But that's the will of the Lord. We're going to read it in the prophecy. All right, in the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter. In a second, it says a Playboy model has volunteered to be first person to get Elon Musk's new brain chip implanted in her skull. Kayla Caden, and I looked her up. Like I said, she's a corn star, a Playboy model corn star, blonde, you know, a dumb blonde, has vowed to become the world's first hybrid human by getting the Neuralink device. And they got like pictures of her in the article, and it basically, I'm gonna keep reading. It says the 35-year-old has offered herself up as the chip is expected to begin human trials over the next 6 years. But what he says 6 months. I don't know why this article is saying 6 years. I mean, I've heard that too, but remember the FDA already approved it about 7-8 months ago. And, you know, they said, Elon Musk himself said in the next 6 months, they'll be ready to do this thing, man. So this is in 2024 we talking about. All right. And if the Lord really wanted to, he can speed this thing up. to where maybe they don't have certain knowledge or they're missing certain information to make this thing possible, and the Lord could give it to them in 3 months. All right, that's always a expectation, because the Lord said he's going to shorten the day. So they always talking about some 6 months, 20, 30. We're not trying to be here that long, man. All right. Yahweh Bashim Awashai, I don't believe we're going to be here that long. I think the Lord is making this thing happen now, because all we really need is that black swan event, quote unquote, that black swan-like event, that false flag event, to really bring this whole infrastructure in, to completely collapse the current society and reboot it, all right, update it, if you will, like a phone, reset it and update it to the new system, which is not really new. You could even say, I'll use the word new in the Greek context of kainos, to be refreshed, because the system is not changing. It's just an update. It's not really a new system. They already implemented the infrastructure for the New World Order hundreds of years ago. This is not some plan they just willy-nilly winging it all of a sudden. This thing has been deliberately planned out very craftily. Okay, so they talk 6 years, but hey, it could be 3 months, man. It could be in a span of a few months that they bring some type of cyber attack on America and really the whole world again, like the 2019-2020 event. You know what I'm talking about? There's nothing for that to happen again. All right, for them to bring in this this mark of the beast, just like they brought the vaccine in through the pandemic. All right, so it says Neuralink promises to be a link between man and machine. I'm gonna keep reading. Yeah, but critics have warned it is a step towards a dystopian future, like something out of the near future TV show Black Mirror. Excuse me. Kayla, look at this. This is how you know this is a dumb blonde. Again, when has a corn star ever made a good decision that the rest of society should follow? Kayla compared the Neuralink chip to getting Botox for the brain and has offered herself for a human trial to Elon. All right, so the model from Las Vegas hopes the implant will improve her brain power. Well, I believe that part. I believe that she does hope that it will improve her brain power, because you got to be real stupid to volunteer yourself for something like this, man. When you see, you can easily research it. Elon Musk, the laboratory of Neuralink, they whole research project, and where they were experimenting on all the monkeys and pigs and different animals, a lot of them animals died. Okay, there was really no successful. They got one video on YouTube with a monkey playing a fucking video game, I think it's like a ping pong style video game, and they're boasting in that. They're deceiving you people into making you really believe that they got this technology, that they really got the power to do, give you sight and then all of these things, man. When if you put it on numbers, when you deal with scientific experiments, when you do a scientific experiment, you can't go with the 10% chance and say that's the hypothesis, and then now we got the answer. And no, man, that's not how it works. All right, meaning what? If I'm running a science experiment and I'm getting the same result 9 times and one time something different happens, I'm not going to put my trust in that one time that thing happened. All right, so that's the same thing with this technology, with this Neuralink thing, man. You have a bunch of people, well, not people, excuse me. You have a bunch of animals, shall I say, which same thing, right? What the fuck is the difference? You got a bunch of animals that they died in the process of this thing, man, of so-called getting the FDA approval. But all these chimpanzees, some of them got amputated. I did videos on it. You could look it up, man. Elon Musk is being sued. There's a whole lawsuit behind this in the background. While he's boasting and saying in the next 6 months we're gonna be able to do this, he got lawsuits right now dealing with all them animals, man, that died. All right, for animal cruelty. So what about that? They're not talking about that. And here it is, another animal by the name of Kayla Caden, a fucking dumbed down piece of shit whore, is volunteering herself before the face of the whole world to basically be an example, to be like a hero for everybody else to say, okay, yeah, I'm going to get it next. People use Botox for their face. This would be the same, but for the brain. I mean, how fucking retarded can you be to make a statement like that? That's what this bitch said. That's what this lady said, man. I won't have to worry about the effects of aging on my brain. As a hybrid human, the possibilities are endless. And she's dumb, and any of you people that actually believe what she's saying or in agreement, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, I want the same thing. You're even dumber. You're even dumber. You're dumber than a corn star. You're dumber than a blonde-headed corn star. All right, because I mean, bro, she hopes it will lessen the chances of getting degenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's. So these people are pushing this thing as like some life-saving technology that's going to, upgrade you to a next level to where you won't suffer the illnesses and diseases of this fucking evil society that we living in, man. Because a lot of these diseases that these people are suffering is not because of biology. It's not because of natural biology and, bad genes. Some of it is, but most of it is due because of the conditions of society, man. All this technology around us, all these Wi-Fi, radio signals, the food that people are eating. Why don't we start there? This guy is jumping straight to putting a fucking chip in your brain to solve the reason why you was born handicapped or blind or whatever the case may be. Why don't we look at why these people are being born like this? Maybe it's because of the genetically modified engineered foods that have drugs in it and chemicals. Maybe it's because of that. Maybe it's because we walking on fucking concrete all the damn time. Maybe it's because of the chemtrails that are being sprayed in the air all the time. Maybe it's because the water that's poisoned. All right, no, they just we got to put a chip in your brain. That's what's going to fix all these problems, man. I'm going to just get to the scripture and close the lesson out because now I'm getting riled up. This is Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, metapon in the Greek, which is your brain, your head, what they call the frontal cortex or whatever, the lobe, the basically where your spirit is at, man. That's where they want to put. They want to put this technology right in your brain, right where your spirit dwells. All right. And he calls it all is talking about the elites of this world, not just Elon Musk, because he's not an elite. And on the contrary, they may be, or it may be a theatrical show. I don't know, but they may be coming for him. All right. But nevertheless, check this out. The elites will have people like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, who are not elites. They're not really on that level like the Rothschilds and the central bankers who really control everything, BlackRock, Vanguard, etc. They're not on those levels, but they use them for their technology and their ideas. All right, because they have the same philosophy of the depopulation agenda. They have the same agreement with the New World Order and the Great Reset. They all down with it. All right, but then when you have some of them who may say something that the elites don't like, they'll start demonizing them, but they'll still take their technology and use it. They'll still use these people to forward their own agendas, man. And that's what's going on. All right. Don't think Elon Musk is some independent guy that's just doing his own thing. No, the elites can easily get him, man, can easily access him. And he's definitely working with the elites already. All right. Now, like I said, if they really, demonizing him for real, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you all of that, but it could be just a show. It could just be for drama, to bring more attention and exposure to, his Neuralink programs and stuff like that, how they're looking for human trials. They're looking to pay people to get, to be human trials for this thing. But when this time comes, when Revelation 13:16 comes to pass, it's going to be made mandatory. That's the point. All right. This chip is not going to be something that people are volunteering to do. And, it sounds like a fun idea. It's going to be made mandatory by way of what? And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So they're pushing this thing as a means of convenience for some health, basically performing false miracles. That's what they're doing. Or they're claiming that they're performing false miracles through this technology. See, the Lord, he healed that man blind in John the 9th chapter just by touching him. All right, he has spiritual power, the Lord, our Lord Yahweh Shai. All right, these people had to do research in a lab and kill 1,500 monkeys before they could even so-called claim, because they haven't done it. They haven't done it yet. Before they can claim that they can heal people that are blind. They haven't healed not one person that's blind yet. All right, to my knowledge anyways. So there you go. You know, these people are the devil, man. You can't trust anything they're saying. They make it sound so good. But this is ultimately the end goal. It's not about your health. It's not about the people. It's not about that. It's about a financial system that they're going to lock you into. All right. First of all, most people don't even really understand how the global economies even work, how there's central banks. You have the International Monetary Fund, which the whole world, the planet, or every nation that has borrowed money from their prospective central banks owes the IMF $305 trillion global debt. Okay, they own the world pretty much, man, through debt. And people don't even understand that. They think you free, you know, you walking around. You think, no, man, America's a prison and they're getting ready to microchip you people. They're getting ready to tag you with that RFID chip for the sake of economy. Really, that's going to be the main thing, because once this global reset, once they crash the American dollar and the rest of the economies of the world, the physical paper economy that I'm talking about, the fiat system, they're going to bring in that digital system, the CBDC system. And you're going to have a technological device in order to use a money that's not even real. That's a money that is technology, so to speak, is digital. All right, so that's when shit is really going to hit the fan. When the economy collapses, Lord willing, this year 2024 be the year. When that happens, then you know the next thing is this microchip. All right, if you already got people with microchips before that time comes, that's fine. All right, you have people in Sweden right now. You got people in Minnesota at the company called 3 Square Market. They use their chip every day at work, at the vending machines, to log in to their computer, etc. But when this event takes place, when they're going to actually make it mandatory, that's when shit is going to hit the fan. That's when this thing is going to be implemented through the punishment of death, or the penalty of death if you don't take it. All right, when you read up at the 15th verse, it says, and cause as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So they're going to make laws, basically. They're going to pass things through legislation that enables them to justifiably kill you and put you to death or exile you from society for not taking the mark. All right, which worshiping the beast is going to lead to taking the mark. Worshiping the beast represents believing and following after this man's philosophy and ways of life. All right, the LGBTQ, the New World Order, etc. All this man's ideologies that he's built a kingdom up upon, you know, idolatry, etc. Man, adultery, all of that is a part of it, because these people think that all these things is okay to do, when the Lord Yahweh Shai, through the nation of Israel, has basically given laws on how to live on this earth. And these people are completely violating every law of life. Okay, and this is the ultimate violation, is to be pricked, all right, to be stigmaed with a radio frequency identification device in your body, man. That's the ultimate defilement of your temple, of your flesh. That's the ultimate slap in the face of the Most High, you know, saying that the bodies that he created through his wisdom and intelligence is not good enough, and we need to upgrade. And, you know, these people are blasphemous demons, man. These fucking Edomites, man. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua set them up to do this. That's the point. All right, we can't even get mad or whatever, but we can get mad because this is foul, man. This is wicked. All right, and we don't want no parts of that. The scriptures tell you to hate thou abomination vehemently. All right, this is abomination right here, man. This idea that these devils came up with, that the Lord put in their mind, rather, is abomination. And that's how we know that you're the wicked, you're the devil. You people are the devil. You're Satan, man. You're Esau, Edom. All right, you got to do your job, which is to basically cause events and certain things to happen so you can implement your agenda that the Lord put in your mind, which is a evil, wicked agenda, which is going to be the reason why the Lord destroys you people, man, on top of everything else. All right, so Lord willing, may this be the year, all right, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, because once this economy collapses, you niggas are in trouble, man. And like Apostle Tahar said, Jacob's trouble, the beginning of Jacob's trouble is Jacob's trouble. The end of Jacob's trouble is Esau's trouble. All right, because by the end of Jacob's trouble, you're going to have the elect that's going to be saved. None of you Edomites are getting saved, man. You people are going to burn here in America. All you American Edomites are going to burn here. None of you are making it out. All right. And all you Edomites in the rest of the world, you're going into slavery. All of you that survive the post, third world war, the nuclear war. All right. So, damn, I kind of lost my train of thought. That pretty much was the point. Once the economy collapses, that's Jacob's trouble, man. That's when you Israelites are going to be in for a rude awakening, and you're not going to be able to find us. You're not going to be able to access the Lord. All right, because it says, seek him while he is found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Isaiah 55:6. And now is the time. And pretty soon the gates of mercy, the doors of mercy are going to close. All right. And when you can't find a prophet, or when the prophets don't want to deal with you no more, because we're not going to want to talk to you fucking people, man. To you wicked ass 2/3. When the prophets don't want to deal with you no more, that's the Lord cutting you off, man. And you can't access Yahweh by Shemal Shai on your own. You stupid ass Israelites, man. You need us. All right, you need the prophets. So it's over, man. It's all over. It's the end. And I'm fucking happy. I'm excited. It's 2024, man. We here. And very soon, in the span of a few months, all right, we're going to see a lot of events transpire, man, especially here now in the beginning of the year, but more so, going into the end of the year, because that's usually when they start really doing things, man. So, hopefully, hey, this be the year. But if not, I don't even want to say if not, but we got to be realistic here. If not, I'll see it going into 2025. It's going to be crazy, man. It's really going to be a crazy year. If shit don't all, go down this year leading into 2025, but it's just the second, I'm not going to say too much. That's pretty much it. Lord willing, this be the year. I'm going to say it again. Lord willing, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ratazah, 2024 be the year, man. We get out of here. We want to get out of here. We don't want to be here no more. And we hope for Jacob's trouble this year. Yes, we do. We not praying for you people. The Lord is not hearing your prayers, you wicked 2/3 Israelites, and that's that. And you're going to be destroyed. The Lord is about to bring the time of your trouble upon you for all your wickedness that you refuse to repent from. So with that, I'm going to say, Call Haloyim, La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Hope and pray this lesson was edifying. To the elect of the nation of Israel, I say, Shalom.